Oh my gosh, it's midnight. Wordle. Hey guys, it's Chloe. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, actually, before we get started with this video, I just want to say that the vibes of this video are very different compared to other videos. Usually my videos are more like energetic or like chaotic, but this one isn't really, and nor really is the editing of this video, because the whole point of this video was to be a self-care kind of session, so that's why the vibes are much more calm. Also, I filmed this at like 1 in the morning, so... And for today's video, as you can tell from the title, I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different. So in this video, I'm gonna be writing myself a love letter, and I saw this on TikTok a few weeks ago. It was this TikTok about like how to boost your confidence. Like, it was just a big list of like random stuff, and one of them said write yourself a love letter, and then I was like, that would be a really like fun and cool video idea, so that's why we're doing that today. By doing this, it's kind of almost like a therapy type thing. When you're writing yourself a love letter, you're kind of focusing on the things about yourself that you like, and like things about you that you think other people fail to recognize and that like you wish people recognized more. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing, and I'm actually pretty excited because I feel like it'll be fun to be able to sit back and reflect on like who I am as a person and what qualities about myself that I do like. Also, it's like midnight, so that's why my voice is like dead. I'm gonna try to handwrite it. The problem with that is my handwriting is so bad. I hate my handwriting so much, but I feel like if I write it out, that just makes it like more like authentic. Also, I feel like this is a good idea to do it now. These past 2 days were kind of weird, not gonna lie. Like, I had this video idea for a few weeks now, but I wanted to wait until I needed it the most in my life, and I feel like now is like a good time to do it. So without further ado, let's get started. I want it to film here, but I need to explain stuff, so I'm just gonna sit like this for a little bit. Okay, so here's my old push notebook from like last semester. It has so much notebook this is giving me literally PTSD. Let's open up to a blank page. I've never received a love letter before. I have written, yes, I count it as a love letter. I've written one love letter in my life. It was a good love letter. I still have it saved in my notes. You know, why don't I recite it right now? Okay, that's kind of too much, but first I wrote it in my notes, and then I like wrote it down on paper. Future me, when she's editing, she'll know whether or not if she wants to cut this out. Bro, I remember when I wrote this, I literally thought I was like the most poetic person in the world. Okay, so at this time, I was in a relationship, and me and said person hit our 1 month. Oh my gosh, 1 month. What a milestone. Blank. These past 30 days with you have been wonderful. I have made the executive decision to not include the rest of the love letter in this video out of respect for the person who received the love letter, because I don't know if he would want that being shared on the internet. So one thing that I really enjoyed about being in a relationship, and also just like something that like I'm excited for like future relationships, is doing like girlfriend type things. The day I receive a love letter from someone, will that ever happen though? Anyways, not the point of the video. Now we're gonna write this love letter. Dear Chloe. Oh my gosh, I hate my handwriting. How do you start this? Like, what do you write? That's a good idea. When I look back at previous years. Wait, I can't even spell. I think you exhibit, fancy word. First of all, you have such a big heart. Such a big dick. You allow people to walk all over you because you still think they're a good person at the end of the day. Oh, handwriting this hurts so bad. I love how you still have faith in people being a good person, if that makes sense. I will always stand by the fact that, like, yes, a person can do bad things, but that doesn't necessarily always make them a bad person. Okay, maybe if like you did a ton of bad things, like let's say you killed someone, and then you killed another person, and then you killed another person, and then like you cheated on your girlfriend, and then like you robbed a bank. Like, okay, that stuff, yeah. If you're watching this and you've done that, you're a bad person. But like a few bad things that are not crimes does not make someone automatically a bad person. person, in my opinion. You may have another opinion though, but that's just what I think. And you know, not everyone's perfect and everyone makes mistakes. And I don't think certain mistakes should brand someone as being a bad person, because who are we to judge? I'm sure people who call other people a bad person have done bad things too. If anything, they might have even done worse things. We can't really judge others because we have to take a look at ourselves. And are we really fit to judge if we've also done bad things? That just makes us hypocrites. So yeah, that's my tangent on why everyone is actually a good person. I'm gonna do the rest off camera and then I'm gonna read it because I've been filming for literally 20 minutes now. Okay, I think I finished. Okay, I'm gonna read it out loud and then like comment on certain points of it. Dear Chloe Monsanto, when I look back at previous years, I truly am proud of the person you became. I think you exhibit many traits that your peers fail to have at this age. I think I mean like the maturity aspect. I do think my external personality, or I guess the way I act with other people, like in a social setting, I'm not the most mature person in the world. I think in actual serious like situations, I do think I am a mature person. I think that's what I'm talking about there. I think. I don't know why I say I think. I wrote this like 10 minutes ago. First of all, you have such a big heart. You put everyone before yourself, even if that may be for your own good. I just meant that I put a lot of people before me. I don't know. It might not be that beneficial in the long run. Like, yeah, it's good to like be selfless and to like care about others, but also you do have to care about yourself. And I'm such a hypocrite for saying this in this video, even though I don't do that. Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way I'm saying all this when I don't even do that. You allow people to walk all over you because you still think they are a good person at the end of the day. That is true. I love your love languages. For some reason, you find amusement in spending so much of your money on others and putting so much thought into the gifts you give. I love how you learned how to express yourself /words/thoughts. You finally allowed yourself to be more comfortable with vulnerability, which is something you have struggled with over the years. Now you don't find it humiliating to express your love for someone, and you became open to physical touch. I used to not really be able to express my feelings in a way. Like, you know how usually like you tell your friends you love them and stuff? I don't know why I found it so difficult to like tell someone I care about that I care about them. Like now I can. This is a stretch. That statement was a stretch. And like I'm like much better at like comforting and stuff like that, but before I was not. And moving on to the topic of physical touch, I used to not be a touchy person. Like I would never like when people touched me or like hugged me, and like I did not become like touchy, I guess, until this year, like this school year. I don't know if it has to do with like quarantine and like not wanting to touch people like out of safety, like of sickness. I don't know if it stemmed from that, but I think like even before that, like I always found it like weird or like uncomfortable to like hug people that I'm close with, and it's always with people that like I'm the closest with now. And also even like back then, like I would be fine hugging people who aren't like my close friends and stuff like that. But like when it came to like family and close friends, like I found it so weird to like hug them. I still find it kind of odd to hug my family. I don't know why, but like I can hug like my close friends now. It sounds dumb, but I just was never a physical touch kind of person. I love your hair and how much you love your hair and the way you react when people also love your hair. Something about me is that one of my favorite like I guess physical traits of mine is my hair. I put in like so much effort and time with my hair. There's this one specific time that I can recall that I was like becoming friends with like this person, and then he told me that one of the first traits or like features he noticed about me was like my hair. So then I was like, oh my gosh, people also notice my hair and people like my hair. I don't know, I love hair compliments, like when people say they like my hair. I love how you always consider other people's feelings and are understanding of every situation you are put through, even the ones you never deserve to be put in. Yeah, what I mentioned at the beginning of the video, how like the past 2 days were just kind of like weird. Yeah, there was a situation. It was just a lot. It was a lot. Point is, I've been put in situations that I didn't deserve to be put in because I didn't like do anything. My mind is a mess right now. I love how much you love and how much you want to find love. I wish there were more people like you in this world who also want to find love. The way you adore and respect love is a reflection of how you so deeply crave the feelings of love. I am a romantic. I love love. I want to fall in love, and I want to experience teen love because it's so naive and it's so innocent, and I want to know what that innocent kind of love feels like. Time is ticking because what, I have 3 more years of being a teenager. Not even 3, like less than 2.5 years actually of being a teenager. And I don't know, like I guess I also put myself in situations in which like I won't fall in love. Okay, I don't know how to explain any of this without like oversharing. I love oversharing on the internet, but I can't really overshare this certain topic yet. Give me a few months, then I can talk about it. I love how you have many goals and ambitions which drive you to always be your best every day. I love how your mindset is be the friend that you want to have. It's almost kind of like a treat others the way you want to be treated type mindset. The golden rule I stick by forever. And it's not like out of spite. It's more so like if you were in that situation, you would also want to be treated that way. You know what I mean? Like, bro, this is such a bad idea, like filming this at literally 1 in the morning. My mind is like scrambled, my brain is like fried. I love how you laugh at everything and are never awkward to spare you and another person's sanity. I find like a lot of things like funny, I guess, and like I'm never awkward. First, it starts off as like me forcing myself to not be awkward, because if I don't force myself to not be awkward, then I'm gonna be awkward at some point. But yeah, like if I'm meeting someone new, I will take the initiative to not be awkward so that the other person doesn't feel the need to be awkward. Because if you're being awkward, then the other person's gonna be awkward too, and that's awkward. So, and I absolutely hate awkward situations. Like it makes me feel so icky. I love how much you love the word lovely. Okay, now I just kind of started listing like random stuff. The word lovely is literally like my favorite word in the world. I love pretty words and I love songs with like pretty lyrics. Okay, like the first song that comes to mind, there's this one lyric where it's like, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. That is so pretty. There's this song, it's called So in Love. It's from Kiss Me Kate, like the musical. It goes, so taunt me and hurt me, deceive me, desert me, I'm yours till I die. Like, oh my gosh, that is such pretty lyrics. I love how you would rather love too much than not love at all. 100%. I don't know how to further explain it, but yeah, I would rather love too much than not love anyone at all. I love how a big part of your life revolves around morality and that you are able to decipher right from wrong. Lastly, I love how you have so much love in your heart. I do think you are a good person. Love, Chloe Monsanto. I'm so dead now. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Regardless of the fact that I'm incredibly tired, this was actually very fun to be able to like sit down and think about things that you like about yourself. And self-love is something that I always kind of struggled with. I think my struggles with self-love, it all started just because I had a very poor self-image, which I still kind of have. It's not as bad, I guess. Actually, doing something like this was fun. It literally was like a therapy session. Thanks for watching. Oh my gosh, my eyes. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye-bye. I can go to sleep now.